Hi, my name is Naikey, and I will be covering February. So this month it was all about transitions, and our first topic was about transitions from high school to college, so school transitions. And we also dipped a little bit into friendships, how your friendship would change during those kind of transitions, how your faith could change, and being independent, because once you go from high school to college, you are more independent. The second week, we talked about trusting God and what it meant to ask God for help and really be His child. So, what we did was we did this activity where we wrote on a board what it meant to be a child and things that we remembered from our childhood. And then we connected that back to being a child of God. What does it mean to be a child? We talked about how when we were kids, we asked for things. We asked our parents for things because we knew we couldn't get it ourselves. We talked about trusting in our parents. When we were younger, you would trust in everything your parents say. So we're connecting that back to our relationship with God and trusting God and trusting that God has our back. Just like when we were children, our parents had our back as well. Our third week, we talked about trusting God. So an activity that we did for that, to better understand that, was Allison used a blindfold while Yashel, another member of SOS, went to go hide. And the point was for Allison to go find where Yashel was. This was to depict how sometimes in our walk with Christ we could be blinded and we're just trying to find our own answers without Him, and how we will most likely always fail when we do it by ourselves. The second time we did this activity, we supported Allison. We told her to go left, right, front, back, wherever she needed to go, and that way she was able to find your show. And that depicted how if you ask God for direction and you follow the voice of God and you follow what He wants to tell you, what He has to say, then you will find what you're looking for. You will also find the answers. Another thing that we talked about was purpose. We dipped into talking a little bit about what our purpose is and finding our purpose and finding our purpose in God, our ministry. What are we here for? What are we passionate about? We talked a little bit about that as well. So that's pretty much it for February. It was a great month. We're starting March now, and I can't wait to see what we're going to come up with this time. But it was a great month. I hope anybody who wasn't there could be there again this month. Thank you.